everybody, it's Jo here with this week's virtual picture news. Let's begin by looking at this week's picture. What can you see? Is there anything you like or dislike? Do you have any questions? Use the clues in the picture and some of the questions that you've asked to help you make a prediction as to what could be happening in the news this week. Let's look at this week's story. Wicked, the hugely successful Broadway musical, has recently premiered worldwide as a film. Wicked shares a different perspective of the events in the magical land featured in The Wizard of Oz prior to Dorothy's arrival. It is the story of Elphaba, a misunderstood witch, who later becomes the Wicked Witch of the West, and her friendship with Glinda, who becomes the Good Witch. Caris, aged 10, from Manchester, played the young version of Elphaba. How does this week's story make you feel? Maybe you feel inspired by Caris featuring in a film at 10 years old. Or perhaps you feel a little jealous as you would love to star in a film. Explore the emotion response grid and share how you feel. Can you find a synonym for your word? Let's look at this week's big question. Should everyone have the opportunity to be a star? What have you heard about the film? Have you seen it? Would you like to? This week's poster is 10-year-old Caris, who featured in the film. Let's find out more about her role. Caris is 10 years old and is from Manchester. When chosen to play the young Elphaba in the new Wicked film, she said she felt like she was in a fairy tale. The actress joined an all-star cast that included Cynthia Erivo as adult Elphaba and singer Ariana Grande as Glinda the Good Witch. Caris was delighted to be also joined by her best friend Harriet, who plays a munchkin in the film. Caris said, "I'm really excited to do more musical theatre roles as I really love theatre, but it's also made me excited to want to do more film and television." If you could play a character from your favourite musical or film, who would you want to play and why? What highs and lows do you think Caris will have experienced being in a film? Can you think of any questions you would like to ask Caris or any of the other actors starring in Wicked? Think about the plays and performances you do at school. Do you enjoy being on stage? Talk about the different roles involved in producing a play, including on stage and behind the scenes. Share your thoughts on how important each role is. In your opinion, what makes someone a star? What makes you a star? We are all different and we can all be stars in different ways. Take one last look at this week's picture and big question. Share your thoughts. This week's interesting question. Wicked has been inspired by stories from the land of Oz. In what year was the film Wizard of Oz released? Take a guess and let's find out. The answer was 1939. So, how old is the film? Reflection. We are all stars in different ways. We all have talents and gifts. It is important to recognise and celebrate who we are and what makes us special. We absolutely love to hear from you, so don't forget to get in touch and share any of your fantastic thoughts, ideas or challenges. And I'll see you next time. Bye!